sticky fingers, one of the greatest evils in existence, is the struggle to find parking in a city, especially on a busy summer evening. I had to meet my girlfriend and her friends for dinner one Friday night in Harvard Square. It is a difficult task to find a metered spot at any time of day, but dinner time on a weekend is truly a nightmare. There's really only one pay lot, and it fills up, plus it can cost $40 for a few hours. Side streets are resident permits only, with 1 or 2 visitor spots per block, so you are pretty much relegated to the main roads. I made the circuit several times, expanding the area each time, getting further and further out from my destination. It was getting later and later, and my girlfriend was calling, wondering where I was. Finally, I saw a spot open up. It was about 6 blocks away from the restaurant, but beggars cannot be choosers. I zoomed up, put my blinker on, and started to parallel park in the space. All of a sudden, a woman in a car nosed into the spot behind me. There we were, me half-backed in the spot, and she half-nosed into it. Neither of us could fully get into the space. I beeped, angrily waved at her, and she just looked straight ahead, ignoring me. If I tried to make an adjustment to reposition the car, she would pull further in. At this point, the angle she had pulled and put her front wheel on the sidewalk. I got out of the car and walked to her window, shouting the question, "What do you think you're doing?" Still, she ignored me. I was not going to pound on her car or cause any violence, as angry as I was. Traffic was snarled behind us, having to go around the 2 cars. There were no police officers in the area to mediate, and it was getting later still, so I pulled out and cut my losses. I ended up finding a spot past Porsche Square, a little over a mile and a half from my destination. Seething, I thought that if ever a car deserved to be key punched, it was hers. But I was not going to commit vandalism, even as furious as I was. Instead, I popped into a convenience store and bought a bag of cheap bubble gum, those knobs of individually wrapped fruit-flavored gum that lost their flavor 2 minutes after you started chewing. I spent the next 15 minutes of my walk creating 4 giant, sticky wads of gum. Sloppy and full of spit, I put each lump in the bag until I reached her car. Then, each mass of sugar and spit was pushed up under each of the door handles where you wouldn't notice until you went to open the door. The warm night ensured it would stay soft and slimy. I would have loved to watch her go door to door trying to avoid getting gum on her hands, but I was late for dinner.